Would JD Martinez solve the Mariners' DH problem? Find out in today's video. So, as we all know, we know the Mariners need to go out and get a big bat this offseason, potentially two big bats to fill some really big holes that we had last season. The DH spot was a main problem for the Mariners last year, rotating through guys like Cal Raleigh, Mike Ford, and even Teo going in the DH spot at certain points. And mind you, as much as I'm a Mike Ford fan, I truly would love to see him on the team again. I met him at one of the games this past year, really good guy. We do really need to find a bat to fill that 228 average. And from my perspective, JD Martinez would be that guy, or at least at the top of the list. It's nothing new that JD Martinez is one of the best hitters in the entire game. He puts up almost video game numbers, especially when he was in Boston. He only played 113 games with the Dodgers this past year and still managed to slug 33 home runs while hitting 271. He did account for 2.2 wins for the Dodgers this past year. He posted a WRC plus of 135, which actually would have been the best on the Mariners team this entire year. The one thing that was up for JD this past year was his strikeout rate. He had a 31.1% strikeout rate, which is much higher than his usual. But yet again, also posted a 572 slugging, so the power is still there. Doesn't seem to be losing it the older he gets. Just to give a little bit of perspective on how the DH position did for the Mariners this past year, and this is compiling all the guys that hit during all 162 games. The DH for us this past year all combined /211 with a WRC plus of 91, which is way worse than JD Martinez's 135 WRC plus and 60 points off his batting average as well. I kind of see this being another Nelson Cruz type deal for the Mariners, kind of just one of those guys that you know is going to come in and just absolutely slug. This kind of gives them that consistent DH spot day in and day out. Kind of just that go-to guy for Scott Service to pencil into the DH spot, which would be huge for the Mariners going into the 2024 season. Just kind of that reliable guy that you just know is going to produce. So the one thing that's obviously always a concern for the Mariners is the money. There is a prediction out there that in order for the Mariners to sign JD Martinez, they'd have to pay probably a one-year, $15.5 million contract for him. While yes, this is maybe on the upper side, especially for the Mariners, this is definitely a deal you know you're going to get your money's worth out of. JD has been consistent his entire career, and he's going to fill a big hole for us. MLB Rumors does predict that JD Martinez to sign with the Mariners for 2 years, $40 million contract, which I have absolutely no problem with. The guy's an absolute dog. I truly think just going out and getting a guy like JD Martinez will not only just set up our offense for more success this year, but gives guys like Julio less pressure off their shoulders when they go up to the plate every time. As you know, it's a lot of pressure on Julio to be that young guy to always come through, which you can see when he swings sometimes he's just trying to do too much. So JD can kind of take that pressure off his shoulders. Let me know who else you guys think would be a solid DH for us. I think JD is definitely a good fit. Going to do a video on Cody Bellinger here soon. And just let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace out.